These two Donnies are bonkers. Bonkers.
Lizzo has lost a bag of weight.
Oh.
What's going on?
Yes.
The hippo got Ozimpo. The hippo got some Ozimpo.
Stop it.
That's Ozempic.
That's abuse.
You
That's
can't-
verbal abuse.
You can't say that. It's Women's Month.
Yeah.
Wait till next month.
Is it?
You're a cunt. Absolutely.
No, because check it, right?
I want you both to stand up
Why
and
she-
show me your six packs
No, I'm
right
a fat
now.
rock. I'm fat, but I'm not doing the.
But
like,
I'm facing
the
it.
body. Yeah, but the body positivity thing that's out of hand.
Okay, but what do you mean?
Because she was fat.
Yeah, but
right?
was she body?
And she was
body positive then?
She was telling us that she was healthy.
Yeah.
That's
And
my
then
problem.
Then now she's losing. She looks great though.
We did Ozimpo. Yeah, the Ozimpo. But this is not. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like the social media and the people on social media lie to us all the time
look like
and
it's
make
easy.
it. And you're telling people that you're healthy, but you're clearly overweight. You were clearly like she had rolls on rolls on rolls, and dancing up and down, jigging up and down, going to NBA games,
Which I think
with her
do you,
bum out
but don't give out false.
Don't
that's what we're trying to say. Be you,
100%.
but just don't be like it's healthy.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, like, let's do it the other way. You can be skinny
But then
as
you guys are the ones that we want girls with a
Gams,
little
you could
bit
be
of meat.
skinny as you could be skinny as shit and unhealthy. You can.
Yeah.
It's
True.
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but give out the right message, because this is the thing with her, right? She was shaming her dancers.
So do you want?
She shamed her dancers. She fat shamed her dancers.
So do you want a skinny girl
I
or
want
a girl with meat?
I want girl with meat.
Then you can't turn around.
I want healthy meat. Pause.
Yeah, but what's health?
Whoa.
Lava.
Whoa. Yeah, that's crazy. Healthy
It's all
meat.
right.
I want healthy women with healthy shaped bodies. That's what I want. And I
Well, you can't get any anyway because you're married.
no, but my wife is healthy.
Yeah, she is healthy, and
she's
she's
round.
got meat. Yeah,
And she's got a nice juicy.
Yeah.
You don't like that? But then
then it's hard, guys. Like it's
something
so
it does
hard.
really get hard.
Because like
for real.
But then
me-
is that the point of the conversation though?
Talk to me.
Because if, so for example, Gamza, you got a platform, so what you say, you've got to be very, like, think of the power of what happens when
Of
you
your
say,
words.
of your words and what you
Yeah.
when you say things.
yeah,
So, like, if you go around saying, "Oh, today being blonde hair is better," and then 2 weeks later you say being black hair is better,
yeah.
it's kind of
Defeating the object.
I know,
Like,
but
you've
I
got-
think
you've got to
you
accept-
cannot.
You got to accept the platform you have and the responsibility that comes with it.
That's if you have a platform. That's how you would look at it. Same, but I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
If I have a platform, it's about, let's just say the other way around. I post what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I will give as shit advice as I want because it's my platform. I get what you're saying, but then I feel like we can't just keep expecting the famous, the rich to teach us lessons. Find out who you are. Love yourself. So when someone obese or skinny gives you bad advice, you can go, you know what? I know what's right.
Yeah.
Eating healthy is right.
Yeah.
Fasting or doing this is right.
Yeah.
Someone can tell me something, but I've already done my research and I want to look the way I want to look
But then
because
I-
I love myself.
But
Fair.
then Gamza, you're not the average person. You've got to always think, who's the stupidest person you know?
Right, yeah,
try to relate to them.
Who's influencing them?
Yeah.
And this is my thing. You're absolutely right. You got the right to say what you want to say on your social media platforms. Like I have the right to diss you for the fucking that you say.
Yeah, of course.
That's where I'm at. I'm at a place where all right, cool. Say what you want to say, but now I'm gonna draw you out because you're influencing people. There's TikTokers that eat cakes on their TikToks and drink Coke, and they go, "Oh, this is healthy," and then after a while they kick the bucket. Or I heard one TikToker that was just abusing himself online. He's making he's making loads of money, and you're selling death.
Yeah, I know.
You're selling death. And so it's like,
And you're paying your taxes, Gamza. You pay your taxes.
I get it, but I can contradict everything you're saying and say, what creams do you use on your body?
I use palm olive coconut butter.
And like everything you use on your body has so much shit, unless you're one of those people to be like, right, I'm going to research. Because we can be so strong and be like, well, fix what you're eating. But half the shit I put on my face is probably got cancerous fucking shit.
Facts.
Half of the black products are all cancerous.
100%.
For when it comes to wigs, when it comes to beard oil, all this shit. But because we know a little bit about food and it's visible, we can kind of go, oh, well, are you healthy? Because we probably aren't. We might be healthy fit-wise, like go to the gym and stuff, but are we really healthy?
Yeah, but I'm not shotting it. This is what I'm saying. I'm not on my platform now. I'm not here today shotting I'm healthy. Guys, I'm healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm overweight, but I'm healthy, guys. I'm not selling it. If I'm going to sell it, I'm going to sell it in a responsible way.
Yeah.
So that whoever...
Like, for example, I know for a fact, like, Gamza, you're not good. So say we had let me not do McDonald's. Actually, fuck it.
Yeah. Nah, that's not that.
If we do an ad, we had an ad from McDonald's, you would at least have a conversation with us about, you know, the ethics behind it and is this a good idea? You're not like... Yeah. The thing is, you're not going to just sit there and, like, if you know, you're not going to promote something...
And be irresponsible about it.
Yeah, but is that because, like, I have group of people that will go on, like, no, actually, like, think about this action or what you've posted or this, where with them, do they have anyone telling them you're wrong?
This is the thing. But this is the thing. A part of that, the Lizzos and the people who perpetuate the whole madness, that's only just a part of basically what the government bring into the country, food for us to eat, right? So you can go Whole Foods and you can go there and you can go there and you can choose what to eat or not. But then you go down to the fact that a lot of that is expensive.
Yeah.
I know me and my missus, if we buy olive oil, it's through the roof. But it's healthier to cook with. And then you go, right, I ain't got that much pea this week, so I got to go virgin. I got to go vegetable oil or whatever. But that's not healthy. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing, like, there's rabbit holes that we keep going down with certain things. But I just feel like with Lizzo, she promoted it.
Something that's not...
She was telling everybody that I'm over... You can clearly see she's overweight and she's telling us she's healthy, but she's doing that so she doesn't get shamed for it.
Yeah.
But
because
then now
she probably has so much...
Now you got the Ozimpo on. Now you're selling it. Now you're selling being Ozimpo.
Because that can't be good after, like... in the future, right?
The
side effects.
Side effects is crazy. Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this.
And all the on their own, from the age of 5, all Japanese children just leave the house and walk to school on their own. So they get a lot of exercise in the morning and they walk home on their own as well. By law, every Japanese school has to employ a professional nutritionist. It's a difficult qualification to get. It's 3 years of study on top of learning to be a teacher. And your job is to design and oversee the creation of the food in the school. All processed food is banned. No one is allowed to have... There's no processed food in any Japanese schools ever. Every meal has to be prepared from scratch at the start of the day. So if you look at a typical Japanese meal, it will have 5 portions, significantly more than ours, but they're pretty small. Right, she might have some fish, some miso soup, a whole range of things. Her job is also to use those meals to educate the children about how to eat healthily. And so she stands in front of the class and teaches the kids.
They've done the right thing. Their kids learn how to sew, knit, fix things by the age. But then that's a lot of like ways Middle Eastern kids are born, because unfortunately by like 7, 8, 9, you got to be ready to get married off. So you need to do everything. That's easy when women can stay at home, men can work, you know, but right now it's like you all have to go to work. So you, unfortunately, when the fuck do we have time? Because schools don't do it.
Right.
So we can't do any of that.
But what I got from that was the education part.
Yeah, but I mean, we fail that in this country.
That's where we go wrong.
Yeah.
And that's where the Americans go wrong, because the obesity rate over there is through the roof.
But that's because it's nothing to do. Well, it has to do with health. That's because they want us to spend money on these unhealthy foods.
Yep.
They want us to go on these pills, those whatever health problems we have, because it's costing them. You know, the hospital. What is it called? Not NHS. Everyone. Their medical system.
Yep.
It's all about making money.
100%.
All about keeping us sick.
100%.
So we go for surgeries. We eat these pills and we take all these fucking supplements and stuff. So it's all about, you've just got to whatever anyone's doing, you got to set your goal.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan show.